Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. Recent video was about the question, toughest question asked by IIT Bombay ever, and that video was shoot up like popular, and it got many views, and it got viewed by most of students, and so I thank you for that. Today we have a question that is also the challenging one, asked by IISC Bangalore. That question was asked by IISC Bangalore, and this question is all about the general aptitude and our fundamental intuition. And the question is based on the clock problems. So generally, we have a clock in our home, and the question is same about that one, but on a little tough side. So what we have here is on a given day, how many times will the second hand needle and minute hand needle cross each other during the clock time between 12:05 to 12:55 hours. So basic, very basic question it seems, but same on the other side it is challenging if you don't know one thing. So what is that thing? I'm going to show you all in this. So we have a question which is saying that we have a question right over here, which is saying that we have a clock. So let's draw a clock. So suppose this is the clock right over here, and the this is case 1, where the time is, let's say this is 12, this is 1. So the drawing figure is where the representative purpose, and it does not represent the actual clock. So we are drawing this for the question purpose only. And let's say this is 11 o'clock, and somewhere else let's say it is 55, and say this is 5 minutes. So in the first question we have time over here as 12:25 minute. So let's say this is hour needle and this is minute needle, and at the same time the second needle, the second hand needle is going to be like this one. So let's say this is second needle. Similarly, we have case 2 right over here. In this one we have a clock, the similar clock. So let's say this is case 2, in which it is like 12 here, 1 here, it is 05, and this is 11, and this is 55. Here the 55 is the minute and these are hours. So for that I write also here M stands for minute and H stands for hour. Okay, so right over here in the case 2 we have time as 12 to the 55 minutes. So let's draw it. This is hour needle, and this is a minute needle, and let's say this is second needle. So from the basic very clock we know that at this time 12:55 the hour needle would have been shifted from 12, but as per I mentioned this, the drawings are representative only, so no need to consider that part. So drawings are purely representative, so we have to be considered for that only. So as we move ahead in this question, the very basic and the very fundamental, the result that is going to be very helpful in this question is what we have here. So I'm writing it before you get to know about it. So what it is written? It is written that in a minute, second hand and minute hand cross each other only one time only. This is the very basic result, and using this we can actually solve this question very easily if you know already this result already. So this is very helpful, and if we know this result already, you can solve it in a quick seconds. So how do we do that? So if we consider our first timing is what, 12:05 hour, and our second timing is 12:55. So the difference between two timings are of what minute? It is basically 50 minutes. And we know that in 1 minute, in 1 minute, they cross each other. They cross each other only one time. So in a 50 minute, we know in 1 minute they cross each other at one time. So how many time it crosses each other in a 50 minute? So it's basically 1 into 50. That is 50 times. 50 times it crosses each other when the time runs from this to this. So this was the easiest when we know this. But what if we don't know? So for that purpose, I'm going to show you all how this result is achieved. So for that, let's go to the solution part, the real solution of this, the fact one. So the fact is, and the problem, we know the problem is what? So a basic problem is number of times second hand I write it sh, and minute hand I write mh, cross each other in a minute. So we know that 1 minute is compresses of 60 seconds. So we know basically 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds. And if we look at a clock, so I draw you clock over here for you all. Let's say this is a clock, and this is the second hand, and let's say this is the minute hand. No matter the time is what, we are going solely for the proof. So we all know that for if we consider one round, each completes one round of the clock. So let's consider one round of each. That is how much degree it is? It will be 360 degree or 2 pi radian. So if we talk about for minute hand, so I write it mh. So when the one pure round is complete, how many time it will take? The minute hand it will take. So it is basically how many time? So if we talk about second hand first, that second hand sh. So it will take it takes one round complete in 60 seconds, and one round is equivalent to 360 degree. So if we solve this, it runs out that it takes 6 degree per second. That is what it revolves 6 degree every second. So it is like here, after let's say this is 1 second scenario, after second it will be like this, and this angle is 6 degree. So it means that. And if we talk about the minute hand, what it how much degree it rotates per second. So basically it takes one round complete, it takes to 60 minute, it takes 60 minute it takes to complete one round. And if we convert this minute into second, again 60 second, that is what 3600 second it takes to complete one round. And one round is basically what, 360 degree. So if we solve this, we find that it takes 0.1 degree per second to revolve. That means when that is 1 second, and when the 2 second is achieved, the minute hand will be like this, and this angle is 0.1 degree. So we have found per second the both needle rotates by how much angle in degree form. Since we need to find how many time it crosses each other, so the better approach to solve this problem will be solving it using relative method. So if I consider minute hand at rest, so let's say this is the clock, this being the clock, and let's say this is the second hand needle, this is minute hand needle, and let's say this both are revolving as per the time. And we know that the speed, the omega of I'd write it here. So the omega of second hand is going to be greater than the omega of minute hand. So this is the relation we have. So we use relative motion to find this. So we keep minute hand at rest, and therefore the velocity of second hand with respect to minute hand will be what? It will be, I should write it omega over here. So omega of second hand with respect to minute hand, it will be what? 6 degree minus 0.1, and that will be 5.9 degree per second. So this angle is what when it rotates considering the minute hand at rest. But our goal was to find how much time it crosses each other in a minute. So when we divide 360 by 5.9, it will be the number of time crosses each other. So this will give you the result of about this number would be about 61 point something seconds. So this is showing what? So this is the number of seconds after which they meet for first time, and this is roughly our 1 minute. So this is proved now that in a 1 minute the minute hand and second hand crosses each other one time only. And this was question was about. So I hope you are clear with all, and I thank you all for the support you have been shown. So thank you for your kind attention.